I want you to listen to this text message. Laughing emoji. Mario Rodriguez. Just know that I love you and I thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon. You got my Mexican ass out of a lot of bad places, and I just want to tell you thank you. I can't buy you anything, but I just want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from my heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you, man. Anyways, enjoy your time, and I hope I see you soon again. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Weep, you've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to give me anything or pay me a thing. I'm just glad you're doing good. I'm still going through it, but you know me, man. I'm a survivor, just like you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend. And I love you, bro. Respectfully. No homo. Right. Now listen to this text message. Brother, haven't been feeling okay. Confused and a little nauseous. I got blood work. Thinks it's my teeth. I know it's none of your business. I don't know. What do I know? I promise you, I would never ask you for anything. But if it is what I think it is, I don't think I could do it on my own because I barely pay my bills. Scared as F. I don't want to get sepsis like my dad and pass away. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to make it real. Feel sick most days. Never told anybody this, but my mom and everybody is starting to notice my broke ass. Don't have insurance. I'd never lie to you, but I think that's what's wrong. My dentist is supposed to take care of in Beverly Hills, but he's in prison for fraud. Sorry, y'all. I've always been healthy, but lately I've been waking up confused and dizzy and a bunch of stuff. I just can't go to the doctor because I can't even afford it. I don't want anything. I just want to be okay. Scared, brother. Yeah, something don't sit right. And I know what y'all thinking. Damn, Nash, you just dropped the 2 text messages on us and we ain't had to wait forever. You the best damn person doing YouTube right now. Why, thank you, kind people. But I don't want y'all to stop there. Wait till the very end, because I'm going to say something that I think a lot of y'all going to agree with. But Buddy had to respond because the internet was chewing that man up like cheap steak. Tyler Perry accuser doubles down on ex-assault claims despite friendly text. Mario Rodriguez, the man who accused Tyler Perry of ex-battery last week, says friendly text messages the two allegedly exchanged don't undermine his claims and are actually consistent with his account. The model and actor told People, I want to briefly respond to what's being said about me right now. People are pointing to messages where I was polite, grateful, or vulnerable, and trying to use that to discredit me. He continues, when someone has influence over your career, your income, your future, you don't feel free. Survivors often stay cordial. They often ask for help when they feel desperate. Rodriguez adds that the messages don't negate his allegations. That does not mean abuse didn't happen. Those text messages were sent at a time when I was especially vulnerable. As can be seen from the context, continued financial support and access are not inconsistent with abuse. They are often part of the power dynamics that follow. We broke the story that the text allegedly showed Rodriguez asking Perry for financial help to address a dental issue. The messages also appear to show Rodriguez thanking Perry repeatedly for his support and friendship. The texts are allegedly sent before Rodriguez filed an ex-assault and ex-battery lawsuit against Perry on Christmas, accusing the movie mogul of making unwanted advances and, in one instance, allegedly grabbing his penis. Perry's attorney, Alex Shapiro, strongly denies the claims, telling TMZ this is nothing but a $77 million money grab scam. Tyler denies all allegations against him. Now listen, if you're ever in a bind, you need some money real quick, boom, play a couple of games, raise your endorphin and your serotonin levels, hit that QR code, scan that QR code, win some games, win 20, 40, 30, 40, 50, $60. Somebody told me today they won 80 today, so shout out to you. But I'm wondering, how long did you play? Let us know in the comments how long you played so you won your $80 real quick. But anyways, hit that QR code or tap the description and link. That's free cash. Play games, win money. It literally is free cash. Scan that code or tap that description link. Now, what I want y'all to understand is this, and I want to make this abundantly and apparently clear. There is a pattern that is going on that when I point it out, y'all all probably gonna say, we said the same shit, you big head bastard, you just wasn't listening. If you were saying that, then my bad for jacking your shit. These stories with the same lawyer sound so similar, But the worst part about it is they all come from being broke as hell. The other guy, broke. This guy, broke. The other guy, it seems like this, and correct me if y'all think this theory is wrong. It seems like this. Tyler Perry is mean to his own kind, but nice to the other kind, the lighter pigmentation kind. Because Tyler Perry once got on a news interview and said, oh, I can't loan anybody no money in my family because they're going to ask for more. I'm the same way. You can't get shit from me. But that's because I ain't got no money and I'm cheap as hell. Tyler Perry got money. But he said, let people work for it. Why couldn't Buddy work for it? See, there's a Hippocratic oath that they take in the medical field where they actually do help these individuals. And you're in California, bro. You're in one of the spaces and places where you absolutely could be helped. You just didn't want to work for it. And what I'm saying and what I'm trying to relay to y'all is, it sounds to me, based off of the living situations, the questions that are being asked, the money that they want, that these cats are lying. And they're lying from a place of homelessness and the next come up. And I think this all has to do with Diddy and Shannon Sharpe. If you look at it, people who are in the spotlight right now, people who have money, especially those in Hollywood, there are too many instances of individuals, Harvey Weinstein included, where they get in power. Well, I won't put Harvey Weinstein in there because he did everything they said. Diddy did too, but it is what it is. We're looking at the day and age where if you got money and you're in power and you have access to people in proximity to people, you're screwed over. So what I'm saying and what's probably going to happen is you're going to see those dudes basically settle for pennies on the dollar. Flat out. I don't think that Tyler Perry is going to fight this out. To me, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's going to. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. The fact that you released that text message this early screams, oh, there are your sponsors and Hollywood execs in your ear saying, bruh, this is the second time this shit happened. How do we know that none of this is true? How do we know we can believe you? How do we know? And it seems from my standpoint, and I'm fairly certain the majority will agree, you released those text messages to show that they wanted things from you. But what happens if he counters back like a Gabrielle Zuniga with Shannon Sharpe? What happens if they show eyeball text messages and all this shit? Because the first time we seen text messages with Tyler Perry, it was more so flat out gay. It just is what it is. And once again, and y'all already know this, so if I get on my soapbox and everything, please forgive me. But Seti Nash does have family members. That's every single thing. I got the T, I got the G, I got the L. And I love my family more than I give a damn about y'all. So if you see me with a light-skinned effer walking down the street and you like, that girl kind of look like a man, yeah, that's my cousin. And I love my cousin. And I don't give a damn. But back to the point at hand. I think what's happening is Tyler Perry, once he's done with this shit, these lawsuits, I think the day and age of him being hands-on is over. He might pick up his ball and go home. And what it's going to do is it's going to stop a lot of black storied films from coming out. And this is going to be a crazy-ass blow to a lot of people's careers and livelihood and everything that is involved, because at the end of the day, men in power, unfortunately, some of them are too trusting. And I'm not saying Tyler Perry did or didn't do this. I'm not saying that at all. I do believe that Tyler Perry probably did do a little too much. But do I believe that it's worth $77 million? Hell no. Do I even think it's worth $10,000? Hell no. Do I think it's worth $100? Probably. But the fact of the matter is this: Tyler Perry, putting yourself in these situations is going to force you to never put yourself in these situations. And it's going to hurt the people that you were supposed to help the most. And if y'all are mad that I'm kind of pointing out the race thing and all this shit, I understand. But let me get y'all to understand this. If Tyler Perry cuts back on getting films done and getting actors paid and all this shit because he's one of the only ones that's paying these people in Hollywood, then who the hell is going to do it? Because Hollywood as we know it is destroyed. Hollywood in LA and Hollywood in Georgia is done. They're shooting films now all the way over there in the UK. And it's SAG-AFTRA's fault 100%. But at the same time, too, we're not being the ones who are going to suffer. The actors and actresses are that are 100% dependent upon Tyler Perry. So the next person you're going to see get attacked on some BS, if he don't have all the stuff in order, is Ryan Coogler, pardon me. And I hate to say it this way, but if he doesn't have an office with nothing but freaking bare glass and he don't never get seen by anybody, you got to make sure it's like 4 people around you at all times and all of that shit. But I don't think Ryan Coogler will put himself in that situation, but he's next. He's on the clock. They already come after all the stars anyway, so I hate to say it this way. But Tyler Perry, his time in Hollywood, I think it's over. But y'all, let me know your thoughts on this one. I told y'all stay to the end. It will be worth it. Click right here, though, to see how, oh, Celeste, finally that her soul is gone to rest. David will be charged by Feb or less. I mean, February, you know. Click right here to see why the hell I just sang that terrible ass song right there. Or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.